Uno, due, tre. Ciao!
Ciao!
Welcome to Ciao Speak, and it is the last lesson of Travel Essentials. So if you haven't listened to the other lessons, please do. We talk about saying hello, how are you? We talk about how we can say please can I have, emergencies if you have an emergency. So we give you all of that knowledge, and today is our last lesson. We're going to do going to the shops, so mostly going to the supermarket, but yeah, let's get started.
Yep.
Andiamo!
Andiamo. So. What if we need to go to the shop, because we don't know if we're going to the hotel to live, to stay, or we're renting an apartment, or we're renting some room. There's always going to be something we're going to need, an extra tips. So let's go to the grocery, al negozio.
Al negozio.
Or sometimes called supermarket, just
Supermarket.
like the one like in England, or mini market, but mostly negozio.
Negozio.
Sì. Nel negozio, in the shop.
Nel negozio, so nel
Into
nel negozio.
We look for pane.
Pane, which is
Bread.
pane.
Biscotti.
Biscotti, freshly made today.
Mm-hmm.
Biscotti,
Sì.
biscuits.
Acqua.
Acqua, very important because you cannot drink the tap water in Italy.
No.
So acqua, water.
If you're going to a sea locality, a sea place, you're gonna need the sun cream. Yeah.
Okay.
So groceries, they sell it.
Yeah.
So crema solare.
Crema, cream.
Solare.
Solare.
Like solar cream.
Solar cream, like sun cream.
Ah,
And
wait.
in Italy, you always put what's that? The adjective after the
The adjective after the noun. Actually,
yeah.
not
So
the
it's not
opposite.
like the yellow sun.
Yeah.
It would
the
be sun yellow.
Yeah. it's
So
Italian.
cream, sun cream is like cream sun.
Yeah.
Solare.
Crema solare.
Crema solare.
Oh, caffè.
Caffè.
Coffee.
Coffee.
If you got the machine too,
Yeah.
like most of them, like
Coffee.
in England, every time you go to some B&Q, B&B, you always have your kettle in order to make tea and everything.
Yeah.
In Italy, most of the people that rent you the place, they leave you like this what we call mocha, which is like the little, the whole big like Italian coffee machine,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go to the shop and buy like coffee, caffè.
Caffè.
Sì.
We done milk.
Latte.
Latte. Fruits.
Fruit, yeah, frutta.
Frutta.
Pasta, which is pasta.
Pasta. Easy one.
Yeah.
What about tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce passata di pomodoro.
Passata di pomodoro.
Yeah,
so
tomato
pomodoro
passata.
is tomato.
Yeah.
So how would you say, like, if you couldn't find it in the supermarket and you wanted to ask someone, like one of the cashiers?
Let's say we're looking for biscuits. We cannot find them. And salve, first of all, like hello.
Salve.
Mi
hello.
scusi.
Mi
Excuse
scusi.
me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Dove sono I biscotti?
Okay, let's break that down. So dove, which is what we've covered in previous lessons. Dove, where.
Sono.
Sono, which is
Are.
but
Because
as
biscuits
in
is always plural.
they are.
Okay. Dove sono?
So where they are, or are they?
Where are the
Dove-
biscuits? Dove sono
Dove sono
I
I
biscotti?
biscotti? Dove sono I biscotti?
O dove sono le uova? The eggs.
Where the eggs, okay. L'uova. Le
Uova.
uova. Uova. Dove sono le
Uova.
uova? And what about, like, where's the bread?
Dove è?
Dove
Because it's singular.
Okay, so let's break that down because that's very confusing
Yeah.
if you've never heard this before. So essentially what it is imagine it's essentially each subject has its own version of saying are. So like I am, they are, he is. So you're changing that word depending on what the subject person is. So for one singular, it would be like it is, where is it, which is. So that's è. But if it's where are they, which is the are word, that's sono. So you're basically saying like dove è, where is, or dove sono, where are.
Yeah,
Is essentially
exactly.
what it is. So it depends on what you're asking for. And if you're asking for a singular thing, it's è, because it's dove è il pane. See?
Bravo.
And then if you're asking for biscuits, obviously we've got the S in England, but the I in Italian. Dove sono I biscotti? Is that
Brava.
right?
Yeah, bravissima.
I speak
Okay.
Italiano. Okay.
So let's say...
let's do that conversation. So
Okay.
I'm going to be someone maybe asking, and you're going to be the clerk. And you can give me some directions because we've been learning directions before. So that's why you got to watch the other lessons.
Yeah.
Salve.
Salve.
Scusami, ma dove sono I biscotti?
I biscotti sono laggiù a sinistra.
Oh, piano, slower, scusami.
Ok. I biscotti
I biscotti
sono
laggiù,
laggiù
over there,
a sinistra.
a sinistra, and left.
Sì.
On the camera we do right, so you have to stop it.
Ok.
Ok, so I biscotti sono laggiù,
Laggiù a sinistra.
a sinistra, over there and to the left.
Sì.
Perfetto,
Maybe
grazie.
someone would say like in quello scaffale. Scaffale is shelf.
Scaffale.
On that shelf. In quello scaffale.
In quello scaffale.
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 Yeah. So on that shelf. To the left. So yeah. In quello scaffale a sinistra.
In quello scaffale. Scaffale.
A sinistra.
A sinistra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we want to know how much something costs. So maybe there's not a price tag on it, and even in the market you find that when you go to the markets. How would you ask, scusami, like how much does this cost?
Mi scusi, no, scusami.
Ok, mi scusi.
Quanto costa questo?
Quanto costa questo?
Yeah.
Quanto meaning how much. Costa meaning cost. Questo is this. Quanto costa questo? See?
Yeah.
That's really like a tongue twister. Quanto costa questo?
Oh, questo quanto costa?
Well, you can switch that around.
Yeah.
Questo. Oh my gosh. Questo costa quanto?
No. Questo quanto costa?
You're gonna have to say that again. Okay, say it again.
Questo quanto costa?
Questo quanto costa?
Yeah.
Okay, this how much it costs,
Yeah.
essentially. Which way would you normally say it? Would you say quanto costa questo or
let's
questo
say-
quanto costa?
Yeah, let's say it's more like questo quanto costa.
Questo, this, quanto costa? How much does this? How much it costs?
Yeah, exactly.
So that kind of sentence to me is so weird in that way because it's this, how much cost? It's not like how much does this cost?
Yeah.
So that's something, again, like we always say in Italy, like you have to remember that the words or like the phrases, the way that the phrases are strung out are going to be different in Italy than they are in English or wherever you're from. So you have to kind of look at how, like, the structure of that sentence. So this way it's questa, this, quanto costo. How much is
Costa.
Costa.
Like the coffee brand. Yeah?
Costa. Ah, that's easy. Costa.
Mm-hmm.
Questo quanto costa?
Yeah.
I like
Bravo.
that.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, the last thing I think we should learn is how to count to 10. And this is because you might ask how much and they're going to say a number. And to learn all the way up to 100, that's quite a lot. But if you know at least up to 10, you know every single number that you can like spell it out. So for example, if it's 1052, you know you can put 1052. 1052. So that gives you kind of an idea.
Yeah.
So let's do numbers up to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
0,
0,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. Ok,
Brava.
di nuovo, one more time.
0,
0,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
Brava.
Hey!
Brava, brava.
Wonderful. Well, that
Right.
concludes our lessons
Yeah.
on travel essentials. Like we said before, we are going to go into a bit more in depth with our actual lessons. This is just kind of a quick overview for your Italian holiday. But lastly, we've got to go into Italian culture.
Yeah. And before to leave you, let's go again, as on every lesson, with the difference between the two cultures. Yeah.
Sì.
So in Italy, we don't often pay with card. Like contactless card is something that in England is like not a must, but like it's really normal. It's more
to
normal
pay
than
with
they
card.
pay with card than actually with cash. When in little like touristic places like the island where I come from, or more islands on in Italy, in Sicily, they, I don't want to say they expect you, but it's really normal for them to actually see customers paying with cash. They have a lot of coins ready to like give you the exact amount of rest and everything.
Yeah.
And most of the time, like I know in England, we go everywhere, even to just spend 20 cents, we pay with card.
Yeah, that's
Like
so
going
true.
in these little family-run businesses
Yeah.
and pay like a coffee or like a 90 cent with card. Maybe someone will say, this
Yeah.
is too much, don't you just have €1,
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. This is a little like controversial thing,
Yeah. Do they have like, I guess in England, they have a charge? So like if you pay with card, it charges
Exactly.
you as well.
Like it's related. It has to do with taxes, of course. So
Yeah.
like when you pay 90 cents of coffee, and you pay with card, the owner, like a businessman, is not gonna get that much money if he also has to pay more taxes, because they already pay taxes when you pay cash. If you pay with card, they pay even more
like
taxes,
even more,
and let's remind, it's little family business.
Yeah.
They are just very alive, let's say that,
Yeah.
So it's like, it's good thing to know that you're gonna be loved, way more loved if you pay with cash, which is not too bad. You just go there, change your money somewhere, and go around with cash.
Yeah. I guess it's like, if you go to big cities, then they'll like, card is obviously something that they would expect, but hopefully you are exploring Italy and like the small little towns and the villages, which I think are just way more beautiful. Like if when we look at, when we go, we always go through Palermo to get to, I say your island, but the island of Pantelleria. And like Palermo is just so busy and like, it's lovely. It's a lovely city, but I would always recommend like going to the small towns and like really getting into authentic
Always
Italy.
go to the coast.
So much nicer,
Yeah.
And like you say, it's so much better, I guess, to pay with cash, because taxes are really high in Italy. I remember there's a little shop near where you live, and we were talking to them about taxes, and he was really struggling. because taxes are so high. So
Yeah.
try and pay with cash. It's really good anyway.
Yeah.
So-
And also keep some for you when you're back from holiday. And it's gonna be a lovely memory. Have some like €5 in your pocket. Yeah.
And you can, so like we have, we bank with a card that you can use like anywhere around the world. You can take money out. So I would always look at those cards as well, just putting some money on those cards so that you don't have to take around a big wad of cash. Like you can just go to the bank and take it out. So maybe look at that as well. Yeah. That's it. Final complete lesson. Well, I hope you have an amazing holiday in Italia, and I hope this helped. Please comment on the videos, like the videos, subscribe, tell us what you want to learn. Like it's, you know, we are teaching, but we want to hear what you want to learn as well. So please comment on the videos or comment on the podcast wherever you're listening from. And have a wonderful day. Buona giornata.
Buona giornata.
And how would you say have a lovely holiday? Passate delle belle vacanze. Buona vacanza. Ciao.
Bello.